happened in those mountains? What
Salami, peace, you guys are partner, Pookie Do Squad, better known as AWS1, dig it, with the raspberry fruit pie from Marie Callenders, y'all, with the well done crust. Because I forgot that I had the oven on broil when I put it in there, so alhamdulillah. It just tastes like well done crust. You know, sometimes when your peoples, they get the pies frozen from the stove, and the crust come out a little bit dark. That's what it tastes like. So inshallah, let's get into it. Bismillah.
More encounters every year, more casualties. And eventually,
it's delicious, y'all, because I love berries.
Anyway. So, here it is, the truth.
And upon you loving berries like I do,
about what the military
right,
does when these creatures.
It's delicious. Now I know
what happens.
It didn't look all that appetizing when we pulled it out, right?
To kill something that's been surveying in the wilderness.
The top of it.
Thousands of years. Spoiler alert. We lost.
The hell.
It started
came out like I like it. I
was stationed at
let it cool, and then I put it in the refrigerator so it'll firm up.
After a deployment, I can't discuss in a place I can't name. My team and I were doing the usual.
And I microwave these pieces right here.
Physical training, equipment maintenance.
For 30 seconds. That's all it needed, you know.
From months of high stress operations.
Real quick, I'm gonna give you a Marie Callender story.
Report to the unit commander immediately.
When I was working there, they had this rednecky ass manager. He was a number 2 guy, right?
We just rotated back. Usually
I could tell you his name, but it ain't worth telling.
Between deployments. But when you're dead,
I'm only telling the story to prove a point.
You go.
We sitting up in there at lunch, chilling one day. Dude used to run the pie crew. Remember on the other video, my other pie video I was telling you about, on the Nip and Rain video I was telling you about the pie crew. Well, dude used to run the pie crew, right? So, one day we have a lunch, he gonna say, oh yeah. He said, they got the clan where I live at. I live in Carlsbad, right? That's what he said, right? I looked at him, I said, you know what? It figured something like that would come out of your mouth, right? I said, you know what? Where I'm from, we say fuck the clan. Because any motherfucker that got to hide behind a sheet, they ain't worth shit. They cowards. And plus, they don't come in the inner city where we at. If you really want us that bad, you know where to find us. All you got to do is come and get us. I said, so what the fuck you got to say about that? He was like, I was like, yeah, I thought so. Okay, boom. Check this out. Time go by, right? This motherfucker come in to work one day, right? I'm in there, I'm cool. I wasn't tripping off of what we said, right? So I speak to dude, right? Dude don't say shit to me. He look at me like I owe him money, right? Kept on strolling. I was like, okay, cool. I saw the punk in the walk-in, right? In the walk-in freezer, I ran into the walk-in freezer, right? He saw me coming, I was running towards him, right? Scared the shit out of that tall ass honky. I was a youngster then. I was like maybe what, 18 or some shit like that. 17, 18, I was like that, right? I ran up in there and shit. I said, check this out, fool. I said, if you got a problem with me, say it right now. You know what I mean? What type of management are you? And I'm speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? Just being cordial as employment. I said, but you know what? That's cool, motherfucker, because you ain't got to say shit to me. Because really, I could push it and take it up to management. But you ain't even worth that, motherfucker. That's what I said to him, right? Scared the shit out of his ass. I said, so now, don't say shit to me. When we on the pie crew, don't say shit to me. If you need something done, you better tell it to somebody else to ask me. You don't even talk to me no more, motherfucker. That's what I told him, right? So then there was an opening for a prep cook, and he had the prep cooks, right? Dude didn't promote me to the prep cook. I didn't give a fuck, right? I'm getting tips. Shit. On a slow day, I get $25 in tips. I was a busboy at that time, right? I didn't give a fuck about that, right? So y'all know me. I got to check somebody in. I got to check a motherfucker waitress and shit, right? Them hoes is clocking like $100 a day, man, or more than $100 a day, right? And the broad who's sexy I used to work in, I didn't like her anyway. She was one of them snotty ass college bitches that thought she knew everything and shit, right?
The next image showed
So one day the bitch gonna try and snub me on my tips, man, when I first started working, right? Bitch tried to give me like $5, right? That bitch done made like $150 or some shit like that, right? You know what I did? I said, you know what? I said, you take this $5 and keep that shit.
bear tracks.
I don't want that shit. That's what I told her, right?
That's what Canadian authorities thought.
Next day, every tip that that bitch had on the table, I took her. I pocketed every tip. So the bitch finally go look at me and say, we was both at this one table. And the people that just left, they put a tip there, right? I took the motherfucker. Showing the fuck did. I had that shit all in my pocket. So now I'm clearing the table. The bitch gonna walk up and say, do you see a tip on this table? I said, nope, did you?
But nobody to say it out loud.
Nah, I ain't seen no tape. What the fuck? I ain't seen no tip. What the fuck you talking about? That's what I said, right?
A joint
I ain't seen no tip. What the fuck you talking about?
5 operators.
Kept that money.
3 came back.
I kept all that bitch tips, right?
Are still listed as missing.
The next day we come to work and shit,
All 3
right?
who returned resigned from
The
service
bitch
within a month. 1 is currently
Come up to me, right?
in psychiatric treatment.
And talk about how she came at me foul and shit and that she shouldn't have done it, right?
JTF2 were Canada's.
I told the bitch like this here. I was like, I don't need to hear shit that you talking about.
If they've been spooked badly enough to resign.
Nothing.
This wasn't a simple wildlife situation.
So now I'm like, yeah, the bitch then went and told management. They want to see me steal the bitch's tips today so they can fire me or press charges or whatever. In which I wouldn't have gave a fuck anyway. But you gonna press charges for me stealing tips and shit? Who gives a fuck? That's a misdemeanor, right? Anyway,
Resolved how
I didn't fuck with the bitch tips because I wanted to see what was gonna happen,
of the threat
right? Because I was gonna clown the bitch anyway if the bitch didn't give me no money.
need to be located and neutralized.
So I didn't steal the bitch tips.
No survivors.
So at the end of the day,
No public knowledge.
bitch came over there to me, right?
Plural.
I was like, yeah, what the fuck you talking about? She was like, here you go,
I spoke carefully.
right? The bitch broke it all proper in tips, right? Shit, she probably gave me like $50 or some shit like that, right?
Then he said it. The
I
word
was like, yeah.
changed everything.
I was like, damn, was that hard?
Sasquatch.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, all the brother want to do is just be treated fair, man. And don't be being punk, man. This should be happening to me all my motherfucking life, man. I'm gonna have to stand up for mine, man. I'm gonna continue to do so.
There are
When the shit ain't right, the shit ain't right. That's another one of my Marie Callender stories, y'all. I got plenty more. I got a lot more I could tell you about that place, but I'm not.
But this group
I'm gonna leave it at there.
become aggressive.
You know, and I say all that to say this.
Attack humans.
When the shit ain't right, the shit ain't right. And this is before I was Muslim, of course. Because if I was Muslim, I wouldn't be stealing the bitch's tips.
Force Command tells you Bigfoot is real, and you're being
And I'm gonna tell you about that too. Some of us Muslims are still raw,
listen.
like me. You know, I curse and stuff like that. Hey, that's where I am.
Jackson.
You know, Allah wrote it for me to get enough, and this is where I'm at. Until He want me to have more, I'm gonna have more. Until then, I'm be my motherfucking self, because that's who I am. Got your partner.
They're using the cave system approximately 40
Boogie Dude Squad, better known as AWS1. Digga, y'all know what to do. Go and do. Salam and peace. Remain blessed in the family. Even though I may have overcooked it a little bit,
for a contained
it's still delicious, y'all. So inshallah, you get a chance to go and get you one. You can catch it around $5, or go into Marie Callenders, and inshallah, one day I'm gonna run up in there, y'all, and order some of my favorite items that I used to get.
government has authorized.
Technical difficulties, y'all.
You will insert covertly.
Remain blessed.
Again,
You and the families.
eliminate all targets.
Salam to everybody that watches,
You will destroy any
especially my subscribers.
to prove their existence.